the AI note taker. Thank you, Changsu. Appreciate it.
Am I going first?
Yeah, we have several OHDSI news, and then and then it's your turn, Molly. And we have
Okay,
Ben.
okay.
Yeah, thank you. And we have Ben, but I don't see Ben here yet, so not sure I have to wait him or wait. Okay, maybe. Guys, please give me a few minutes. Um,
Remind me, Ben is for what? Ben is for Indonesia? Or
what was that?
why are we waiting for Ben? Is he for Indonesia?
Oh, not for Indonesia. Ben from Johns Hopkins.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, Ben Martin.
Mhm.
I sent him
11 p.m. Maybe he forgot.
No, I'm pretty sure he'll be here. Please don't
Mm.
forget me.
John
Cause,
John Hopkins, it's 11 p.m. at night right now.
yeah, Baltimore. I checked the time slot, but finger closed. Yeah. Okay. Hmm. Um, Lin, is Septi here? Here? No, she's not. Okay. Guys, let me send a quick message to Ben, and we'll get started because I have no backups today. So, okay. Mm. Okay, okie dokie. Now we can get started. Okay, good afternoon and good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining the third OHDSI APAC Community Call 2026. We have three main items on our plate today. First, we'll start with the latest OHDSI news, and Mo will show us a huge perspective and initiative of our direction of the year. So she's going to review 2026 OHDSI APAC OKRs. I believe this will help us align our goals across region and ensure our hitting our milestones as we head on to um, 2026 OHDSI APAC study, and OHDSI Symposium, and so on. And finally, he's not here. Maybe he will be, I believe. We have Ben Martin, who is the lead of early stage research working group, and Ben is also excited for his showcase to expand ESR working group leadership and to outreach beyond North America. So I'm sure this session will give us a opportunity for our future and further collaboration. About the news, we have upcoming OHDSI Europe Symposium 2026. Again, the registration is now open, so anyone who's interested, please register. Um, and I heard that there is already like 140 submissions, so and I kind of want to know who's joining this year's Europe Symposium, so I have to recap this in community call. So anyone who's joining, please message me or Song so I can host you as a for the presentation. And we have Odyssey Global Symposium, as you guys all know. Please mark your calendar. It's October 20th to 22nd. And there is Odyssey APAC Symposium coming. Um, it was last time the symposium was held in Korea 2019, and this is our second time hosting APEC Symposium, not an APEC Symposium, like Odyssey Symposium, and this is gonna be at Yonsei University Seoul. And before we move on to the next topic, I would like to introduce Kan Lee, who is a Odyssey APAC Symposium coordinator, and she's gonna do what Song did like for the few years. And Kan, if you are ready, you can introduce yourself and yeah, and say hi to the community.
Yes, can everyone hear me?
Yep.
Yep, okay. Thank you, Jiwon, for the introduction. Hi. Hi, everyone. My name is Kan Lee, a new APAC Symposium Coordinator for Korean chapter. To briefly tell you about myself, I have graduated from University of Illinois Urbana-Champaign with a major of interdisciplinary health sciences. And after graduation, I've worked as a researcher in several health agencies. Now I'm planning on preparing to go back to the academic field with the hope of digging deeper into health informatics and economics. I just want to say that it's my honor to be able to be a part of this community. And as a coordinator, I will basically be in charge of hosting the upcoming 2026 APAC Symposium, which will be held right here in Seoul. Since this is my first Odyssey Symposium hosting and attending, I am very excited, yet at the same time a little nervous, but I'm sure with all this brilliant and passionate community, the APAC Symposium will be epic. Feel free to reach out to me anytime and anywhere. Thanks.
Thank you, Gan. Actually, she's with our lab, Chance lab. So yeah, please support her. If Scan poke you, just please respond kindly. And she's really new here, so yeah, everyone, please, um, yeah, welcome her. Thank you, Gan.
Welcome, and please surprise us for the 2026 Apex Symposium.
Yeah, it's
Looking
I'll
gonna be
forward
try
to
my
you
huge.
guys
best.
being surprised.
I'll try my best.
And maybe Gal, you're gonna like I'm pretty sure you will have a lot of time collaborating with people here, but also Mui and Song. So
hmm
Song and Mui, please be kind.
Thank you, Jiwon. Thank you,
Yeah,
Mui and Song in
Song, yeah.
advance. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know the word be kind. Okay. And
Yeah,
it's
she
not in
doesn't.
my dictionary.
Yeah, she's really straightforward.
I'm just messing. Thank you very much
Wait,
and
we are
welcome to the team.
begging you.
Thank you.
We are begging you.
We are begging you. Mui, we are begging you. Okay. And next, I saw this at the Odyssey Forum weekly updates, and there's a Odyssey UK symposium at University of Nottingham. Um, the, the main conference will be on September 18th, and before precede on that, there is going to be ALMA training on September 17th. Not sure that our APAC regional collaborator is going to join any of UK symposium, but here is it is. So anyone who's interested, yeah, scan here for the registration. And this is the main update that I'm looking for. And the latest update is regarding vocabulary. We have some significant enhancements in our data contents and as well as a new strategic direction involving LLM. So first, looking at the new contents, 2026 vocabulary has been completed and in a comprehensive refreshment on seal and EDI. Seal is a seal, which is relevant for multiple institutions, for especially Africa chapter. And for EDI, it's going to be relevant for Asian data partners, and HICPICS and CPT4 are relevant for everybody, because it's rely on them. We rely on them on the procedure domain. So if you download this whole new release, you can get all these updates of the new content. And in the drug category, the new version added more than 2000K new concepts and mapping from NDC, VA class, and CVX and ATC. Also, they addressed special cases for introducing new concepts, which is a visual acuity and type concepts, ensuring even more granular clinical representations. Also, moving forward to the mapping, um, there was a structural improvements too. They implemented more than 2,000 curated mappings and fixes mapping errors, which was happened from the previous errors. Yeah. So also the CPT4 and HIPEX to SNOMED hierarchy has been expanded, and significantly improved ATC structures. What's particularly exciting for me was LMM powered vocabulary strategy they implemented. Um, there's a great effort on developing in the Odyssey CDN working group was automated mapping tool called Adri, Ed, 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 Ariadne. As you guys can guess, it is named after the Greek mythology figure, and I searched it, and it said it was a myth figure who helped to find a way out of the labyrinth, like the yeah. Of the so it could help a lot of people to find a way out of the granular structure of the medical vocabularies. So it's being used to map source items the terms to SNOMED within the condition source terms. And they mentioned they are looking ahead to 2026. Vocabulary team's gonna expand this capacity to include procedure and measurement domains too. And about or also beyond the mapping, there has been a progress with the pre-release of validation too. So by comparing the mapping changes between versions and detecting errors, there's a streamlining QC, which is a quality control process to be more robust. So to put this tool to the test, people are the working group is targeting the challenge at the upcoming Europe Symposium to test the tool performances. So here's the QR code, and you can scan the code and see the release notes of the vocabulary version 5.0. And I heard that this update is gonna be there's gonna be two updates every year, and this is the winter version, and there's gonna be summer, so stay tuned for that too. And moving forward, now it's Moi's turn. Moi's gonna, as I mentioned before, she's gonna give us a 2026 Odyssey APAC OKRs, since she is the lead of our group. So, yep, Moi, whenever you're ready, I can, yeah, manage from my
Awesome.
side. Yep.
So thank you. So before we go into 2026, if you go to the next slide, right? We're gonna do a summary of 2025. So just want to refresh everybody within 2025, right? Within Odyssey, we have three different key pillars that we try to accomplish when it comes to goals and OKRs. The first one is research, where last year we were able to continue with the GLP-1 study that actually started in 2024 with the Singaporean team. And also, we tried to explore 3 new network studies led by the China team, although they didn't get as far as we expected them to get. But I think still, from an accomplishment perspective, we were able to teach 3 different organizations within China how to actually do Odyssey studies, right? So our second pillar, yes, is there? Okay. Second pillar is around training. And again, we try to make sure our APAC community members are always trying to learn and different ways of training people, right? 2 years ago, we did a ETL-a-thon, right? So this year, what we are trying to do, or last year, what we were trying to do is an establish a actual curriculum. And I know Dr. Morning is on the phone, but we are very close to setting up an 8-week Odyssey course at the National University of Singapore. But also, we want to say congratulations to Dr. Nicole Pratt, who actually has stood up the Australian Health Data Evidence Network, AIDEN, not Eden, but AIDEN, okay, last year as well. So, and of course, we can't forget about Japan, where they actually took the Book of Odyssey and translated it into Japanese. So now we have another version of the book in another language. So that's 3 languages in Asia Pac where the Book of Odyssey was translated. So congratulations and thank you to the teams for those work. Lastly, of course, is our communication, where we try to host every time APAC symposium where we change the sites, right? Last year was in China. This year, guys just saw it in Korea. So we are all looking forward to seeing you guys in Korea, right? And then we continue to maintain these forums where we can help and provide the information to you guys, like these monthly community calls or the scientific forums, as well as the quarterly newsletters. So for those that don't know, there's a lot that goes into those newsletters. And last year, we actually got more volunteers to help us with that, along with Keiko-san, right? And then finally, we need to be proud of all the different Titan Award nominees that we got from APAC. So for last year, we seemed to do a good job. Now we want to continue that momentum into this year, right? So can you go into the next slide, please?
Yep.
So for 2026, our theme for the year is to make APAC more researchable, okay? Now, last year we did 3 studies, and what we learned from that is that's too many studies. So what we're gonna do this year is focus on 1 network study that many of our different partners can do. And I believe we're gonna talk about that in the next community call. So don't forget to come to our next community call to hear about what that study is. We want it to be simple, but we want it to be impactful at the same time, right? And when it comes to training, I think Morning and folks can talk about the different type of curriculums that we're trying to set up in the APAC in a continuation of what they did last year, right? And then of course, we're gonna continue hosting our APAC symposiums as well as these monthly calls. But again, our biggest objective this year is to work on that 1 study that's gonna make APAC more researchable, okay? Any questions? I think that's my slides, right?
Yep, that was it. Yeah, as Mui mentioned, steering committee are putting a lot of efforts on doing more on the for the to make APAC more researchable. So I really hope a lot of people from APAC and especially a lot of people who are doing a lot of doing research, please join the this year's APAC study so we can put our hands together and make APAC more effectable. Thank
All
you,
right,
Moi.
we're trying to make it simple and easy for all of
Yeah.
you guys to join. So you got to find a very hard excuse for you guys not to join, okay? That's the challenge to everybody on this call.
Yes. And we also have Chong-Soo here in Korea right now from this year, and we are expecting, especially I'm expecting a lot from him to learn. So yeah, thank you, Moi. Um, anyone who wanna comment on this year's APAC OKR? Oh, hi, Key.
How do you go? How are you going to select this 1 study? Like, what's the process?
We already selected the studies. We already selected the studies. So,
Oh.
but it will be unveiled next in the next community APAC call.
Okay.
Okay. Anyone else? Cause yeah. Hi, morning.
Yeah, just want to clarify. I know that the sort of the steering committee have selected the study for APEC this year. But for the purpose to basically have a focused effort, especially for the steering committee to guide anyone interested to learn more about doing research with Odyssey, we just with one project as an example. With that said, the rest of the APEC community are welcome to conduct their own studies and welcome to initiate their own study and invite other data owners or partners within APEC or beyond APEC throughout the years as well. Just want to make it clear that we are not saying that this is the one and only study everybody can do, but rather that this is the study we picked that we feel that there's a decent level of difficulty and it's simple enough for us to use as a case study. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Morning, for that clarification.
Yeah, thank you for that. So I agree with the morning that we are open to any studies in APAC. So please bring a new study to us, and then we want to help you. But this is just one study we are focusing on. So that is somewhat different from usual studies across the OHDSI APAC network. And then during the APEC symposium this year, you have more opportunity for collaboration or research as well.
Thank you, Chan. Thank you, morning. Thank you, Mui,
Yeah.
for the comment. Okay. Now we have to move forward to our next topic, which was expanding collaboration with early stage researcher working group and APAC. And I actually hosted Ben Martin from Johns Hopkins University. And he confirmed that he's gonna join, and I confirmed twice from his team that he knows and he realized this meeting is holding, but he's not here today, so okay, that is real bummer. But now I'm thinking really hard, guys. Um, okay, so the purpose of that I hosted Ben Martin was that I actually joined few months ago. I joined the global community call and I saw Ben and he um, Ben showcasing and presenting about the early stage research working group, and I was pretty inspired and tried to join. I joined several meetings from the ESR. So, so I thought it would be a great chance for a lot of people because I know there's people who are actually studying CDM and trying to learn a lot of about it and seeking the more opportunity. So, and Ben was also excited, but he's not here today. So what I thought, thinking is, because I see a lot of people who I never saw, like I saw people from Indonesia, daylight time started in US. Yeah, so I saw your comment and I sent him an invite and yeah, that could be one reason. Yeah, daylight saving time. Yeah, summertime. Maybe that. But
It's what happens when we don't scroll down on our calendars, okay? Because we're
yeah.
not used to having evening calls. So when you don't
Mhm.
scroll down on your calendar, you forget.
Cause so I asked so I double checked the event details and I also confirmed from his team who I yeah, from yeah, okay. Um I poked him several times during the call, but he's not replying me. So what I was thinking, yeah, it happens. Yeah, okay. Let's get through it. Okay. So I see some people from Indonesian chapter. Do you think it will be we got, I'm targeting for introducing Indonesian chapter next month, but still we have them. I think it will be a great time to briefly introduce or say hi to the community if that's okay. Because I see Fadila and sorry, I'm really bad at pronouncing names here. Anyone who could help me today?
Maybe you gonna
Anyone?
mention about Tristan that hero.
What was that?
Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Yeah, can you hear my voice?
Yeah, I can hear you. Thank you. You saved my life here.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna stop sharing my screen. Okay, guys, I can see you guys
Okay.
better.
Yeah. Good morning, guys. My name is Dila for short. I'm from the
Hila.
representatives of Indonesia Odyssey. We're still starting, and hopefully we can more know each other next month after our official introduction meeting. But right now we're yeah, so Indonesian chapter is preparing for stroke data to to converting into the Odyssey. But I think that's all I can say to you. We're also collaborating with our academic health system, so we have hopefully like uh, six hospitals that's under our system. So it will be very interesting. Mui, I see you are raise your hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, this has nothing to do with what you guys are doing, but welcome. Can I ask? I'm just curious. Like, why did you guys decide to one want to join Odyssey and two form a chapter?
Oh,
Wow.
yeah. So maybe it's from me. I can't speak for the other. I heard Odyssey in like 2022, and I think that that's a really cool uh, community that trying to get the data so that it will be easy for any kind of research like that. And also at that time, also conducting hospital-based data as a secondary data repository. So at that time, we are actually don't know what kind of format to use, and then we stumbled upon Odyssey. And in 2025, I think I was introduced to Miss Jason Su from Taiwan, and also from my college in the University of Gajah Mada, and that's why the conversation started. And yeah, thank you, Mr. Jason.
But I don't think at the time anyone thought of anything about speed. I must be honest. He was a special guy when he worked for the Hawks before.
Yeah.
Task force. And you could observe every time this highest task force was in the forefront on those sites. I would be there when they come to attend those crime scenes. They knew would come there. Very fancy person with fancy suits, like those people that goes to these modern churches. He was always flashy, but I couldn't connect as to what makes him to look like that. So now that we know what we know now, then you then say, but we saw these things back then. We didn't necessarily dig to establish. So this has assisted us to say, when we suspect something, we then have to start probing. And part of what we then should do is these lifestyle audits that we are comparing.
I'm
Yeah.
really sorry. Yeah, thank you. Um, do sorry, just who speak out. Could you please introduce yourself first? Cause I have no idea. Are you
I want the viewers to count with me. without Free State Stars touching the ball. Is that what you're telling me? That's one from the goalkeeper.
Yes.
Then we're going to keep
Maybe
counting.
it's from different meeting, right?
You, Dr. Man, keep counting with.
I think so.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna mute him. I don't know who it is. Okay, it's anyway, thank you, Dilla. Is that right? Yeah, Dilla, it's really nice to see you. And I wonder what was the procedure of being a chapter from the Odyssey? Like, is there any documentation or the interview or anything you needed for to actually be be a Odyssey chapter?
Well, all we done is just we advise a lot from the other members,
Mm-hmm.
and then they say that we should make a letter of intention, and then and a formal letter to apply for a DC. And then I think someone in the steering committee just accept us. I don't know the process very well.
Yeah. Okay.
It did pass. It was George. It was George.
George. Oh, okay, George.
Yeah, he's the head of Odyssey. So the letter went to George.
Let's see. And what I hear is Jason was almost like a delegate of Odyssey APAC because he reached out to Indonesian chapter and actually helped a lot. So thank you, Jason, again. Also, I saw Jakari raise his hand, and so is there anything you want to add on to Dilla's comment?
Hello, everyone. Can you hear me?
Hi.
Hi.
Okay. My name is Zachary, and I'm a student to Professor Jason from Taiwan here.
Hi.
Yeah, I'm glad to be here. So I was like, we are students and we are not from the Asian Pacific region. So I wanted to know if there is any way we can also fall within the scope of the collaboration in here and after we graduate and go back to our own home country, that is Africa.
Oh yeah, Africa. Oh, it's really great to see you. And so you are with Natalie and Septi.
You said?
Oh, so you are with Natalie and Septi
No, Professor Jason in Taiwan.
in Taiwan. Yeah. So so what I okay. So Natalie and Septi is in Jason's laboratory, right? Septi?
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think she's from the class, but not from the lab.
Oh, he's from the
Yeah.
class.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I see. So is there any chance you guys can work together? Like, I don't know the system like from your side, so yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Sure.
Please join the community call a lot. So I want to see you and yeah. Okay. And Mui?
I have a question since you say you're from Africa.
Africa.
Do you ever join the Odyssey Africa community call? Because, I mean, Odyssey Africa just got established, I don't know, 2 years ago, but they did an Odyssey symposium last year in Uganda. And I believe this year it's going to be in Ethiopia and it's going to be hosted by the CDC. I don't have the dates for those yet, but just wondering if that's something you'd be interested in connecting with.
Yeah, well, honestly, I'll be interested in joining the African chapter because I come to know about Odyssey through Professor Jason.
Wow. Jason is total delegate here. Like he's working really hard from the back end. Thank you, Jason.
Yeah, I'll be very glad if through the APAC I can be able to be connected to the African chapter, or if I can go on my own. So.
Awesome. If you can send me an email, I'll connect you to the Odyssey Africa team. I'm sure they would be happy to see another member in that community as well. Now, don't forget about us in APAC here, but I'm just saying, right?
Hi, Jason.
Yeah, thanks, Movie. Because we have many students from Africa. they are right in Taiwan and in my class, and I just want them to know something about the OHDSI. If some of them are not interested in OHDSI, they may try to join the community call regularly in the future, either APEC 1 or maybe Africa. Yeah, because eventually they will go back to their own country later on. So it's better to let them to know OHDSI, and they can continuously to work with OHDSI by using the data. Because my class is about the data analysis by using like OHDSI, almost common data model is a good structure for us to follow up. Yeah, that's it.
No, I think that's great because then it helps us bridge the gap between OHDSI, Africa, and also APAC, right? So we have folks that are in both. It's a great way to bridge that gap.
I really I totally agree with Mui and Jason. So big thanks to Jason for the support. And yeah. Okay. So Mui, you have any ideas that I could cover this call today? Because I see a lot of people joining today, like especially today, like usually I see 24, 25 people, but today like we have like 37, 35 people joining the call. So I don't want to lose this time. I don't want to. Okay. Anyone who can add up, or we can end the call today and target for next month. Yep. Okay, guys.
Juan?
Yeah. Who is it? Song? Hi, Song. I missed you.
Because you're hosting, I'm pretty sure we'll have lots of people next month as well. So don't worry about that. Since Song is out of the picture, we're gonna have a lot more people joining. So no worries there. Tomorrow is gonna be a day. So I think ending the call today is a good option, right?
Yeah, I think that's the best option we have now. Yeah.
Maybe we can.
Wait, did I just hear Song talk bad about himself? Is that what I heard?
As
as you,
yeah,
as usual.
Great.
Fresh flavor to the community, right? Instead of the same old, right?
No, I miss you a lot.
Yeah,
Like, yeah.
Thank you. But once again, it was a great job you did, and then thank you for this. Okay, we can close the meeting today, I think.
Yeah, thank you, Chan. Thank you, Song. Thank you, everyone, for joining the call. See you guys next month.
Yeah.
Bye.
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 See you guys next month. Bye.
Bye.